Since we've been talking about Bush v. Gore, and we all know what the implications of Bush v. Gore were, that is, G.W. Bush, not to be confused with G.H.W. Bush. See, G.H.W. Bush was the first George Bush presidency, number 41. G.W. Bush was 43. G.W. Bush was the son of George Herbert Walker Bush. Now, I say this because some people think it's just a coincidence that they have the same last name. And they don't realize that George W. Bush was actually the son of George Herbert Walker Bush. And George Herbert Walker Bush was, of course, the son of Prescott Bush, who I believe was also a senator, I think from Connecticut. And then George Herbert Walker Bush was a congressman, I believe, from Texas, and then went on to be CIA director, and then vice president, and then president. And then George W. Bush, after he stopped drinking because he had a massive drinking problem, following his questionable service for the National Guard, following his getting into Harvard undergraduate and business school, not doing very well, sort of weird, following him being in Andover. Some people think it's a coincidence. Like, that guy, George W. Bush, who was president, the 43rd president, here he is where he's telling Bob Schieffer that nothing's handed to you. Well, let's hear this.
So let's talk about the Bush dynasty here. Your mom says there have been enough Bushes running for president. What do you two think about that?
Sometimes her prognostications haven't been very accurate, and I think you have to earn your way into politics. I don't think that anything's ever given to you.
Nothing's ever. My mother's prognostications are sometimes no, but seriously, nothing's ever given to you in politics. Now, on the other hand, like that time I got the oil company, that was given to me. I mean, let's not beat around the bush. And when I bought when I was given a big chunk of the Texas Rangers baseball team for about $15,000, that was given to me. Politics or not. I mean, of course, the governorship, that was more or less, I got a hand up, but once you're there, it's not, nobody gives you the job. In other words, you've got to show up and do the job at least every other day. So, for instance, in my situation, I had to Monday, Wednesday, Friday, if you can absorb how much pressure that must be to come in every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, except for, of course, sometimes I had off. But you got to get there first thing in the morning on Wednesdays. Mondays, I would come in a little bit late because I had to come in late. And then Fridays, I would leave early. It's Friday. So, but Wednesdays, full day. Full 10 to 4 p.m. day as governor. So that was not handed to me. And then, of course, being president, let's put it this way. I had to go in there Monday, Wednesday, Friday, like clockwork. Specifically a clock that would skip every other day and start later on Mondays and end earlier on Fridays. But if it was just handed to you, then I think what you'd see is my brother, Jeb Bush, trying to be president. Well, okay. So he's trying. All right, we'll see if that gets handed to him. So, no, everything is super hard. I would never, ever been president if it had to be handed to me. In other words, you don't go from being a total lush who nobody has respect for to being president if it's just handed to you. You got to put in the hours. Or some hours. So, take that, Bob. See you on the golf course. Snickerdoodles. That's what I'm calling you. New name, Snickerdoodles. Because you're like Bob Snickerdoodles. That's what it's going to be, Snickerdoodles. It's my new name for you. And that ability to give nicknames to anybody on the fly, think that was given to me? No, that's something I had to work on. It's hard work. So, next question, please, Baba Snickerdoodleson.